Let me know where I put my screwdriver. Oh, goodness. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. How are you? It's me again. It's been a long time. I haven't recorded a video in a long time. Had to find my computer. My back hurts and I'm pretty sore. The project's going on. I want to show you some new stuff today. Come with me, and I'll shake you around.
It's been like a year since I've done an update, and I think that the last one I did, it was right before I shipped the car off, maybe to paint, or maybe it was after the roll cage. I don't remember. I always want to do these videos, but the editing and all this stuff slows you down, and when you don't have a whole lot of time to even work on the car, working on the car and making a video is extra difficult. But this is where we're at. The car just came back from Victory Auto Design up in New Hampshire. Peter there did a fantastic job preparing and painting the shell for me. This is BMW Alpine White, Alpine Vice as they say. It'll probably get wrapped eventually, but this is such a great standard base color, I couldn't resist. And this time today, I'm going to go over the car and show some details. Maybe if you're just watching one of my videos for the first time, you can see, pick up where we left off, and this is certainly an exciting place to pick up. Or maybe you can learn something new about building an E30 yourself if you're interested in doing that. So we'll take a brief look at some of the changes I've made to the shell today and really capture the state of affairs right at the beginning of the rebuild process, which I think will be the most fun process. I've had about a day with the car now since I got it back, and got a few things done. I excitedly sort of decided to start at the back of the car. I have most of the hardware for the back, which made me really motivated to do that. So as we can see here, just going over a few things. I've got the lights in, I got these used. They're from early E30, even though the car is sort of a later model. So M3s use the early style lights. These are hood pins from AmSpeed with this Delrin spacer that holds the deck lid up at the correct height, which is really cool. And I welded the bobbins in here. Again, second set of pins at the top to set the top height. What else do we have? These are aluminum bumper brackets that replace the steel ones. These are like a Group A or DTM style welded aluminum construction. Those come from Vink, and they're made for Vink. Fuel tank adapter here. So this guy will have a flapper door on it and a silicon tube going to a 66-liter well cell tank that Merlin sells, or I think it's called Merlin, something like that. Tow hitch from Muzzy. These are so funny. It looks like such a simple thing, but you have to cut out the factory tow hitch, which took so long. It was intense getting those out and cleaning it up and making it look nice down there. Moving forward a little bit, the parcel shelf. This is a funny bit of trivia about M3s. The factory, when they built the race cars, would pull the shelf out of the production line prior to them putting the holes in it for all the ventilation. What I had to do was I sent drawings to Send Cut Send, which is a sheet metal machine shop or water cutting shop, laser shop, and cut hundreds of these damn plugs, brazed them all in, sanded everything down to make this smooth, flat, and sealed, because if you have your fuel here, in an accident, you don't want fuel shooting through into the cabin. That same kind of thing exists for all this stuff too. You want it to be sealed and tight. I have to get a couple cover plates for this from Vink or similar. The seat brackets in, these are like DTM or Group A style. They're going to fit a Recaro seat. I haven't done too much in here. I snapped the mirror on because I was really excited to put that in. Put the harness eyelets in. And this is a slick top now. This was obviously a US model M3 car, but we have metal roof, slick top. This was a big piece of the job. If you go back to my earlier videos, you can see how that was done. Basically grafting it in on the A-pillar and underneath this crown that makes the car an M3. So good progress, nice clean, simple interior. Got a Group A drive shaft tunnel reinforcement. I brazed some threaded bobbins on there for the fuse panel, for the breaker panel. The pedals set up briefly in there. Everything's loose right now. It's just stuck in. Moving forward here, earlier video I showed viewers how to replace the windshield cowl. In a lot of places in these videos, you'll see this stuff in here, all these brown lines. There's even some in the wheel well. That's just wax, cavity wax to seal the body. And that can be cleaned up a little more, but this will have panels on it and stuff, so it won't matter. You can wipe it off with a rag. These are air jack sleeves. Right now they have dollies in them, so I can roll the car around, but eventually they'll have air jacks. Coolant reservoir bracket to relocate it the way they did in the early 90s cars. Firewall replacement for the Group A style pedal box. Reservoir holder. Different strut towers. Raised wheel wells. You can see from here to here approximately, that's the height difference. The strut tower stays the same height, but the wheel wells, the arches change. Modification to the reinforcement here, as you can see, to provide that wheel clearance. A little bit of the roll cage peeking through. So that's a good quick overview of the shell. I also welded bladed sway bar brackets for adjustable sway bars onto the car. So that's a new thing we'll be installing soon. This thing is looking pretty good. I have a little bit of panel fitting work to do. I might make some spacers. There's some standoffs for the rear pins. I want to make them for the front because this is touching here and I want to stand it off like a millimeter or two. So I'll make 2 of those. Otherwise, I'm very happy with this fit up. I think we're in really good shape so far. I'm going to stop soon. I might put a door on. We'll see. My motivation is still very high, but I don't want to overdo it, push it. The door is on. It's not really well aligned, but it's on and it shuts and it latches. This is way harder. The doors are way harder than I ever expected them to be. So I might need some help with a second person on those. Even lifting them without scratching anything was super precarious, and I don't think I'd do it again because I probably got lucky. So the back is done for now. I think the body line can be tweaked a little bit. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but standoffs need to be made for that. And maybe I'll put the front subframe on right now. Just one more thing.